Good evening. I'm Mark Payne.
And I'm Teresa Payne.
We, along with the Tustin Public Schools Foundation, would like to welcome you to the 2007 Teacher of the Year Excellence Awards Dinner.
Congratulations to all the 2007 Tustin Teachers of the Year.
Enjoy your evening of well-deserved recognition.
And the show.
To say that Laura Johnston is a school leader is an understatement. She's a district math coach and a science lead teacher for the district, coordinates the astounding inventions and quad mathalon competitions, and runs the student council. To help her students see that she values their interest and accomplishments, she regularly attends their dance recitals, soccer games, and Cub Scout events. Laura has a passion for promoting student success. She believes her greatest contribution is her ability to connect with students as individuals who have different goals and different needs.
Enthusiasm is caught, not taught, believes Allison Agajanian. She makes her classroom an exciting place for students, where they feel safe to learn and explore the world around. Allison wants her students to hear the roar of the crowd, the applause for receiving special awards, giving presentations, or exhibiting scholarly attributes. Her dynamic personality is infectious, and she extends her support to Benson as the school's math coach and by sharing her tricks of the trade with her student teachers. Allison's energetic and positive attitude can't be beat.
My first career was as a research scientist, and my decision to teach was based on my love for children, a passion for learning and making a deeper contribution to society, relates Dr. Heather Belford. Every day she is challenged to look for the keys to unlock mysteries of learning for her students. Heather serves her school in a variety of capacities, such as leadership team member, coordinator for the Astounding Inventions, Family Math Night, and advisor for the Quad Mathalon teams. Her biggest contribution, she thinks, is her encouragement of students, staff, and parents to make Beswick successful in every way.
Jay Warren's quiet, calm manner commands attention and respect from his students. Jay believes that modeling appropriate behavior is essential so that children learn responsibility, politeness, and hard work, as well as how to find inner drive and to make responsible choices. To him, one of the rewards of teaching is to become an important figure in kids' lives, to show them right from wrong, to guide them, and then to let them soar on their own. His principal often says that Jay's students would follow him right off the end of the earth.
The teacher bug didn't bite Anastasia Macy until after motherhood. Then she hit the ground running when she joined the Guin Foss staff 5 years ago. She continues to grab at life and teaching by wanting to learn it all. As a math coach, master teacher, quad mathalon advisor, and smartboard instructor, she does it all. She juggles all these responsibilities along with those of a master's program, working to enhance her already strong teaching skills in order to keep her instructions fresh and challenging. For Anastasia, one of her greatest accomplishments was for 6 of her students to score a perfect 600 on the STAR Math test.
Megan Bennett is an exemplary teacher who always goes beyond the call of duty. Wherever help is needed, you can count on Megan. Gate coordinator, BITSA support provider, and school leadership member. Her daily motto is, every child can learn. For her, there is no greater joy than witnessing a child who has struggled to read suddenly sounding out a word, or a child who could only scribble, miraculously expressing his brilliance in a poem or essay. Megan is a selfless, caring, and dedicated individual who models the spirit of community service by devoting her vacation time to educating orphans in India and serving the poor and needy in Southern California.
A natural leader with a consistently positive attitude, Jennifer Hubbard is exceptionally generous with her time in almost every phase of life at Hicks Canyon. PAL, BITSA, Quad Mathalon, and student councils, just to name a few. As a science instructional specialist, Jen has impacted elementary students across the district by training their teachers in the use of the Beckman Science Kits. Believing in the power of a close homeschool connection, Jen maintains jenhubbard.com, where weekly updates of class schedules, math problems, vocabulary words, and current classroom pictures are just a click away. What a difference Jen makes at Hicks Canyon.
Bridget Winter believes that a mandatory component of educational success is parents as partners. To that end, she is creative in providing a stimulating learning environment for her kindergartners, supported by family involvement. She always sees the best in her young students and values their individual strengths. Bridget contributes in the community, where she is a frequent guest speaker on education and parenting for families of deaf children. Energetic and enthusiastic, she is actively involved in the school site council, Red Ribbon Week, and the Ladera leadership team. If you're looking for fun on any Friday, join Bridget's class and their parents for lunch at the park.
Katie Shaka's passion for teaching and her relentless determination to succeed led her to one of her greatest accomplishments as an educator, becoming a 2006 National Board Certified Teacher. When you're in Katie's classroom, you will always hear her telling her kids, "Think about your thinking. I know it's hard, but hard is good until it becomes too easy." Thriving on challenges, Katie has assumed significant leadership roles at Lambert as STAR testing coordinator, literacy coach, staff trainer on classroom management, district reading assessments, and a homeschool compact that fosters a strong parent-school connection. Katie is truly a precious gift to all Lambert students, staff, and parents.
If you go to Loma Vista on the weekend, you don't need to know the entry code. Gladys Matthews is probably there already and has disarmed the alarm. This remarkable lady, a veteran teacher of 28 years, the last 20 in kindergarten at Loma Vista, never rests on her laurels, continuing to attend workshops and classes to upgrade her skills. As a master teacher, Gladys hopes that, by her example, student teachers will recognize that being a teacher is more than just knowing subject matter. It takes deep commitment, dedication, and a genuine love of what you do daily. She says her heart still skips a beat when a student reads his first page, then looks up at her with a big grin and says, "I can read, Mrs. Matthews."
Teaching is a part of my being. I can never let it go, says Whitney Schell. One of the founding teachers at Myford, she has made her mark as a leader and a mentor. Serving as a master teacher, a BITSA support provider, PAL advisor, and an eager collaborator with her colleagues. Whitney believes that each teaching day must be engaging and relevant for all students. Believing the homeschool connection to be crucial, she maintains an updated website providing tips and information for parents. Her principal feels that, of the many proficient and dedicated teachers, there are those few who are outstanding. Whitney Schell is truly outstanding.
Passionate about teaching elementary students, Shannon Moore embraces each day as a new adventure. She runs her classroom with a creative and dynamic flair, with 100% of her students engaged. A role model for her students, she shows them that you must work hard to reach your goals. Shannon is characterized as having a drive and dedication to succeed that is contagious. As a natural leader, Shannon always goes that extra mile. She's the school's elementary teaching assistant principal, a BITSA support provider, student council advisor, and a master teacher. A dynamic model for her colleagues, Shannon epitomizes excellence in teaching.
Greatest and most meaningful accomplishment for Susan Lee was becoming a national board-certified teacher. Sharing what she learned and successfully implemented, she collaborates with parents and colleagues to build a strong foundation for her student achievement. From sun up to sundown, Susan could be found in her classroom preparing lessons, tutoring students, or working with new teachers. Her ultimate goal is to guide her first grade students to be lifelong learners, to have a thirst for knowledge, and high academic and social standards. She loves to see students understand and get that special sparkle in their eyes that says,
I get it!
Pam Campbell is a born mentor, a great model for other teachers, and she loves to help them succeed. Her most valued contribution is her leadership, exemplified by her roles as a district writing coach, a reading recovery tutor, BITSA support provider, and a consultant for Houghton Mifflin's Social Studies series. A longtime Tustin resident, Pam has always been involved in giving back to the community as a parent, a teacher, and a volunteer. But first and foremost, she is a dedicated teacher who maintains high academic expectations for her students, yet is gentle and caring. She loves to see her students' confidence grow with each new triumph they achieve.
Katie Corey is continually reflective of her work, understanding that teachers are eternal learners. She shares her expertise as both a support provider for new teachers and as a master teacher. Using her natural ability to work with diverse and challenging students, she is also skilled in curriculum design and delivery. Katie enjoys doing community volunteer work to acknowledge some of the lucky breaks she has had in life. She says, "If I instill in my students a sense of curiosity about the world, a belief in their abilities, and a love of learning to carry throughout their lives, then I feel as though that's a job well done."
Flossie Friedman thrives on challenges. Her contributions to Tustin Memorial Academy are exceptional, from her leadership in the Gate Magnet program to science lead teacher and coordinating the astounding inventions and family science nights, as well as implementing a junior achievement program and sharing her expertise as a master teacher. Flossie is a true scholar who models for students her passion for knowledge by obtaining her master's in education. Her accolades and accomplishments are endless, but the quote hanging over Flossie's desk sums up her deep belief that children don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Wendy Verrall, a Tustin resident strongly connected to the school community, believes that there is no job so important or so defining as teaching. In her enthusiasm to contribute, Wendy is an excellent educational leader in such areas as science, BITSA, English learner instruction, and physical fitness. Possessing a sharp, creative wit, Wendy says she takes teaching seriously but takes herself lightly. Convinced that all children can learn, she models her belief that love, humor, and empathy are the most effective tools for that sometimes daunting task of educating future generations.
Every school year is a new adventure for me, says Kara Bernethi. The greatest joy is learning what my students love, what excites them, what they find wonder in, and what makes them laugh and cry. Kara is an exceptional teacher who, with her intelligence and expertise, gets the absolute best out of every student. Her excellence is not limited to the classroom, as Kara serves on the leadership team, coordinates the family reading night, tutors students after school, and is a mentor for the PAL program. So much of what happens at VEI had so much to do with Kara, who truly exemplifies selfless leadership.
Heather Combest is one of Tustin's own, alumna of both Hughes and Foothill. Energized by opportunities to learn and to lead, she's an administrative assistant, is on the principal's advisory committee, and is a BITSA support provider. Under her guidance as ASB director, students understand the value of community service, such as raising funds for the fire victims and for their sister elementary school, as well as volunteering in support of Tustin Tiller Days. To inspire students to learn, Heather says, "I'm willing to do anything, even act ridiculous, to get students' attention and make a curricular connection." Though recognized for many achievements, it is Heather's love for her profession and for her students that brings her the utmost joy.
Teaching is both a tremendous honor and a tremendous responsibility, says reading specialist Ethel Nugent, and I take neither lightly. In her 18 years in Tustin, she has opened the door to reading for struggling learners, as well as teaching her expertise to colleagues in the district. She shows her students the wonders of learning and fosters in them the "I can" attitude, and even calls students at 6:30 a.m. to be sure they're up. Ethel is the force at Curry School. She spends countless hours running Club Alive, a student program that does charitable acts, heading the PTA and fundraising events, and being a valuable mentor to staff. A colleague says, "I've learned from Ethel in 5 months what I could not have learned otherwise in 20 years.
What kind of music might Alexander the Great have listened to on his iPod while riding into battle? Eric Killian, known to the students as Hugh's cool teacher, uses such questions to inspire his students to think outside of the box. He encourages and supports his colleagues who consider him the guru in differentiated instruction and academic intervention. Beyond his classroom commitments, Eric has amassed a record of contributions to the Gifted, English Learner, BITSA program, as well as his assistance in a variety of administrative tasks. Eric works hard at teaching to make it my masterpiece. His goal? To become an exceptional teacher and educational leader committed to the universe of possibility.
Samantha McCargar is an original pioneer, having helped open our school 8 years ago, says Mike Matos, principal. She has helped shape our school culture with her passion for helping others, her exceptional teaching, and her tireless work ethic. Samantha leads by example, teaching a 7-period day, serving as the school's athletic director, coaching 3 sports, directing the intramural sports program, and arriving at school before 7 a.m. to teach a 0-period PE. Samantha's personal goal as a teacher is to ensure that her students are challenged to work hard and develop a lifelong commitment to physical activity.
Teaching is the only profession that I have ever wanted, says Alden Weaver, an energetic teacher who is always on the move around his classroom. His success with learners who need extra attention or require differentiated instruction has made his class a frequent placement of choice for these students. As a member of the leadership team, a smartboard trainer, a coach, and a master teacher, Alden is recognized as a leader by students and staff. He is a Tustin resident whom students and parents often see around town. A caring professional, active in the community, Alden says, "Being a role model for students in the classroom and in the community is a responsibility that I cherish."
Stephen McGill is a Teacher of the Year every year because of the impact he has on teaching, learning, and student achievement, says Principal Adele Hoyer. As a founding member at Beckman, he has developed a strong social science history department and a rigorous academic program for all students. He continually challenges his students to think for themselves, to defend their beliefs, and see situations from different perspectives. Stephen is a mentor to his colleagues, a support provider to new teachers, and the advisor for the California Scholarship Federation. He proudly leads these high-achieving students through community service projects, exemplifying the motto, Scholarship for Service.
A remarkable woman who has been touching the lives of students for 40 years, Joan Casper is the epitome of a role model for the professional teacher. Since coming to Foothill 15 years ago, Joan has made indelible contributions to almost every facet of the school, from curriculum and mentoring to leadership and successful applications for 2 California Distinguished Schools and 1 National Blue Ribbon School Award. She sees raising the bar for both teachers and students as her most notable accomplishment. She says that, "My greatest blessing is that somehow, amid the bustle of post-high school life, many of my students manage not only to think occasionally of me, but also to inform me that the time we spent together kindled their fire."
The rewards in teaching for Barry Turner are when a student gets it, when he sees that student who has failed for so long pass that test with pride. He attributes his ability to motivate his students to his skill in breaking down a concept to a level that all students can understand. Barry shows great leadership on campus and in the district by helping the rookie teachers learn the Hillview way. He also serves as the boys' soccer coach at Foothill. In his 19 years in education, Barry has been a positive role model for the hundreds of students and athletes he has worked with, teaching them to be winners in the game of life.
Joanna Vandal is a graduate of the Tustin schools. With her outstanding teaching skills, she has been a BITSA support provider, a mentor teacher, and a catalyst for improving the rigor of English instruction at Tustin High. However, she feels that her greatest contribution has been her work with the Advancement via Individual Determination program. AVID has opened the door to college for a tremendous number of students who otherwise would not have considered college an option. Under her leadership, this Tustin High program has earned honors as a national demonstration site for 5 years. Although she gives many extra hours to her job, to Joanna, teaching is just plain fun.
Hi, I'm Dick Bray, Superintendent of the Tustin Unified School District. Today we're going to go out and surprise 3 of our District Teachers of the Year. You know, we have over 900 teachers in the Tustin Unified School District, and to narrow it down to just 3 is really difficult. So come along with us as we surprise our 3 outstanding Teachers of the Year. Well, boys and girls, I have a special announcement for you. I'm Dick Bray, the Superintendent of Schools, and your teacher, Katie Shaka, is one of our 3 Teachers of the Year. We have over 900 teachers, and I'm proud to say that you are one of our Teachers of the Year. Congratulations.
So much. This is a huge honor.
We're allowed to cheer.
Yes, yay. All right. And there are your official balloons.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. This is an
Outstanding.
amazing honor. And my students are so excited. They're so awesome.
And well deserved.
Thank you.
Well
Thank you
deserved.
so much. Thank you, everybody.
Yay!
We were talking about being videotaped for the awards dinner, and so my students keep waiting. They're so excited, and so this is much more than this. What a true
Oh, that's so
honor.
true.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I know. Oh, this is such a huge honor for Lambert too, because to represent Lambert and the faculty and our amazing administrator is a huge privilege. So thank you.
That's what I want.
Very nice, everybody.
Here you go, here you go. Here, one more.
Mr. Killian, so nice to see you.
Great to see you this morning. Congratulations. Oh, thank you very much.
Boys and girls, it's my great pleasure to announce that Mr. Killian is to be awarded one of the 3 Teacher of the Year awards. So one of our 3 Tustin Unified Teachers of the Year.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, well deserved.
Thank you very much.
There you go.
I'm shaking with excitement, and so trying to breathe easy, but this is a real honor, so I thank you very much, and couldn't do it without my outstanding students. So,
Yay.
When my son's not in high school, so when he was in the 6th grade, he had the opportunity to spend one day with Mr. Killian in Mr. Killian's class, and he was so excited about that day that when I saw his name on the list today of who we were going to come visit, I was not surprised at all. He is an excellent teacher. Yes.
So he will then now go to another level in the competition for being the most outstanding teacher in the county, in Orange County. So we wish you well, and we're sure that you will be an excellent representation for the Tustin community.
Absolutely. Boys and girls, it's my pleasure to announce that your teacher, Mrs. Casper, is being recognized as one of our 3 Tustin Unified Teacher of the Year. Teachers of the Year. Congratulations.
I'm not usually speechless, but I am.
Thank you so much.
And so well deserved.
Oh, well. When you do it this long, you get good at it. You either get good at it or you retire, one or the other.
Well, you're very good at it.
Thank you.
First off, how happy I am for you, Mrs. Casper. Such a hard-working individual, and the time and effort you've poured into my essay alone. The amount of red on my papers, words cannot describe. But I can't imagine a more deserving teacher. The work and time you've put into this class, us as a class, I can only imagine for the IB program, oral commentaries, for the WAS committee. I can think of no finer teacher.
At the Gordon house. So what doesn't Portia want to do? She doesn't want to wake up. How many of you have ever felt like Portia before? Me too. Where my mom and dad said, wake up. And I'm thinking, no way. But you know what? If they said, wake up, it's time to go to Disneyland, then what would I do? I would pop up, right? But I don't like to do my chores. Do we have to do our chores anyway? Yes. Oh my gosh, do you know what, Danny? That was amazing reading. Thank you very much. I can tell you've been practicing. Have you been doing your at-home reading? Good job. Okay, I have written a whole bunch of similes and metaphors. And your job is going to be to find the sentence that is a simile and move it under the category of similes, and then find the sentence that's a metaphor and move it to metaphors. Let's see what he's picking. Oh, I thought you would pick that. What does it say? A bat is Dracula to a mouse. What does it do? It sucks the blood. Like Dracula. Do we know if Dracula really exists? I think that's a legend or a myth, right? But poor mouse, right? But that's what happens. Okay, very good. Thank you. Give me 5. Good job. Okay.
Excellence is not an act, but a habit. Well, great. That's outstanding. Well, let's begin. Students, we're about to embark on a historical journey to one of the most inventive and interesting ancient civilizations. A time when education flourished and new ideas were hatched. Great thinkers shared their ideas with the world. It was a time of art and drama and architecture. They made leaps and bounds, forever impacting the world, and the Olympics were developed. We have the birthplace of democracy, the foundation of our very own government, the first time people had a right to vote. We will encounter mythic heroes, as we already have in some of our literature, Perseus in Medusa's head, and Hercules as well. Soon, you will meet Achilles. And I'll tell any resemblance is pure coincidence. Had to try, right?
We all know that in Act 3 in a tragedy is the place to which everything, all the rising action has been leading. What do we expect in Act 3 when we read? To see the climax, and we identified that yesterday toward the end of the period. So today I'm going to ask you to stop and think about where Shakespeare has his audience. Because when we read drama, that's always the way we want to think of what's happening. Where does Shakespeare want the audience? So today, in your groups of 4, I'm going to ask you to create some sort of visual image, some sort of metaphor for where either Hamlet or Claudius is at this point, or Gertrude.
Hamlet. We're drawing
okay.
a big clock, and then it's gonna go like one, and it's gonna be like in a long clock, so he's at top with his sword, like so as soon as it goes off, this is the time of waiting.
Good. Okay, good job. Go to it. What's his situation?
Well, like he knows he wants to repent, but he doesn't want to give up things that he got. Like, he doesn't want to give up Gertrude or the crown.
So the question would be, what visual representation would show me that he wants to do something but he can't act? You have an idea of what he doesn't want to give up too, right? How could you display that in a picture?